AJAKAJU was like I was watching a YouTube movie on a bigger screen. I don't know why we feel like editor is still the same person as colorist. They are two different people. Ready to laugh with Lateef Adedimeji was the person that on that light. Those are little details that spoil movie. And so now let's get to the room to start what we are here to do. So if this is the first time you are coming through my channel, this is our first episode of Movie Critic on my YouTube channel. So please do well to subscribe. And my name is Walia. So let's get to the room to start what we are here to do. So here we're going to be reviewing AJAKAJU, Beast of Two Worlds by Eniola Ajao and directed by Odunlade Adekola. I'm not sure if I get the name right. Firstly, we're going to start from the positive side of the movie before we go to the critic part of the movie. That's how I'm going to be doing it right here. So the first thing I say about AJAKAJU was that it has a good narration. When they started the movie and I saw that they were going to have a narration for this movie, I was excited. Like, this is actually another thing that you cannot even imagine is going to be in Yoruba movies, especially Yoruba movies. We'll be seeing it in some Nigerian movies, but Yoruba movies having a narration, and the narration is actually very, very beautiful. It was really coming forth and I love it. And the animation in the beginning of the movie were beautiful. I actually checked out the studio that did that was Antwill. I'm not sure if I actually got the name right as well. I don't want to make mistake in anybody's name. So they really did a great job with the animation that begin the movie. The narration, I love it. The animation was on point. I love it. So another good thing about the movie is that get ready to laugh with Lateef Adedimeji. He gave us his A game. He is the comic relief of that movie and I love the way he delivered. Like, I'm still going to come back there. The part I'm going to criticize that is saying his character in that movie. So let me say the good part of it. I love his delivery and I love that it was a comic relief of the movie. Great casting for that as well. So another beautiful thing about AJAKAJU is that Nollywood crew member are not playing at all. They are not playing. They brought their A game on set, especially the set and props. They had good set and props, and definitely Eniola Ajao, thank you for choosing them because they really came out with nice set and props, and it really depicts a lot about the movie. Because if you're going to have a good movie, definitely the set and props is part of the elements in having a good movie. So I love that. The next one is going to the cinematic aspect. The shots were nice. We can know that you use a great camera. Definitely anybody that's coming to cinema, you're going to use a great camera. It really depicts that you really spend money on the technical part of the movie and it was nice. I love the shots. I love everything about the technical part of the movie. Though about the costume, I could have given them 100 over 100 as well, but there's some costume that were not really, I didn't really like it. So I think I'm going to be giving the costume not the over 100, but they really tried in that department as well. It was nice. Crew members, I give it to you. To the cast as well, you did a great work. You did yourself. It was nice. Though some cast were actually downplayed, which was not really nice like that, but definitely all the cast brought up their A games. I think that is what the director wanted them to actually come out with, and that is what they actually acted out. So they did a great job, the actors. And the selective of the actors, they actually selected randomly. I actually saw it on someone's page when they said that it is more like we are repeating the same movie since everybody are now using the same character for all our indigenous movie. So I actually check AJAKAJU and I realized that it wasn't 100% of the other cast that we do regularly see in the other epic movies we've been seeing for the past 1 year. Let me say 1 year, the 1 year quoted. So we've not, they still try as much of, especially the hours. I don't know the English for now. So please just type it in the comment section. I'm going to be expecting your comments in this comment section. So they actually mix them. It wasn't the real ones that we do know, but they are actors, they are good actors and they delivered so well. I love that about that movie as well. So it wasn't 100% of the general cast we see in epic movie. She was Lenient and actually input some new faces, not new faces, but new epic faces that we actually know in Yoruba movies. So it was really nice of that, of Eniola Ajao, all the casting director that did that. I really love that about that. So now let's criticize the movie. Dear Yoruba movies songwriters or soundtrack people, can you stop telling us the storyline while you're actually singing your soundtrack? It is actually one of the things that spoiled Yoruba movie in the industry. You telling me what's going to happen in the next scene or in the present scene I'm actually watching before I actually watch it. It depicts like I really don't know what to give it to it. It is not nice. And I think maybe because people have not been really clamoring about this has to stop. Let me set an example. No spoiler alert. So when the three Ololus wanted to give birth, you made us understand that 3 of them are going to give birth peacefully, like normally. Please learn to sing without depicting the storyline to the viewers. It reduces the energy we are carrying to watch the movie. So please try to cut that off. Sing nice song that does not talk about the storyline, that is not going to tell us that is not going to narrate the story to us. Please, we really need that. Like, it is enough. Enough is enough. The next thing is that I really don't know why Lateef Adedimeji's scene went off like that we could not even see what ended him. Like, the storyline could not even depict, could not continue. Like, it wasn't, I don't know. I think that actually comes from the script, or even if the script writer has written it, maybe they didn't shoot the many parts, and it actually breaks the energy of the movie, because it was like, you're telling us the story and you just cut it out, or you are telling me that AJAKAJU is actually coming in part 2. That's the only thing. But you didn't tell us that you are just starting like part 1. So I don't know the essence of you not completing Lateef Adedimeji's story. I don't know why. That is actually an incomplete story, which is actually not necessary. My next point is when SOLA Sobowale actually woke up and Kabiyesi and Olori, the new Olori, came into her room. She actually depicted that it was early in the morning. It wasn't just early in the morning. What she was saying, like, I don't know if I'm the only one that understood the storyline. What she said rather like this, like, Idaji, like the Idaji was sounding like nobody has even woken up in the palace. Like, it is still early in the morning, maybe around 5 or 4:30. And I could see a window behind her that depicts that scene was shot in the afternoon. Those are little details that spoil movie, and it's actually not good for a good movie to be making that kind of mistake. That comes from the technical part, the light part. That is actually a mistake. I don't know, maybe you were unable to read the script, or you were unable to know the scene they wanted to shoot, and you did not know that scene they were going to talk about early in the morning. It wasn't, that scene didn't go off me. The window beside SOLA Sobowale depicts that it was in the afternoon. That scene was shot in the afternoon. So that's actually another wrong thing to do in a movie production. Then another thing is that, who was the person that on that light behind, I don't know if it is behind Odun or behind Eniola. That light, who was the person that on that aperture light? Let me call it aperture light. I don't really know the light you people on. That red or yellow light. It wasn't an effect light. Yes, there's some things they actually on effect light that shows like, okay, there's still going to be lightning, but it's not going to be reflecting on them. It shows that it was a movie light that was showing. And according to the storyline, it was in the olden days. Let me even give it to over 100 years ago, the storyline. So I don't understand why we're going to be having a scene that shows the light. I mean, I didn't see the tripod, but it depicts that the light was not set well in that scene. I'm talking about the scene when Odun and Eniola Ajao were fighting almost at the end of the movie. That is actually not a good part. So the lighting department, I think you need to work on your lighting next time. It's actually not good for a movie. So let's go to the next point. And lastly, to Murphy Afolabi, you were actually featured in this movie, and thank you for giving us your A game while you are alive. We'll continue to celebrate you. Thank you, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put nur in your grave. So to every cast and crew that actually featured in this movie, you did a great job. Eniola Ajao, thank you for actually coming into this space of creating an epic movie for us. At least that is actually a start. When you do things like that, expect people like us to actually criticize you, not because we hate you or not because we don't want your movie to sell, but we need to do this in our movie industry so everybody can be caught and people are going to be enjoying our movie all over the world. We need to set the pace right, and this is the high time. So please, if you have not watched AJAKAJU, kindly go to any cinema that is near you and your state to go and watch AJAKAJU. Another thing I'm going to talk about in this movie is that I didn't want to make my review. I only wrote it in my book while I was in the cinema, that who was the colorist for this job. So I definitely didn't make this video before I go to make my research. So I went on your page and I checked your end credit and I saw that you did not have a colorist. Please, dear Yoruba, yes, I'm talking to Yoruba people because I still see English part of Nollywood. They still color grading to their movies. So I don't know why we feel like editor is still the same person as colorist. They are two different people. They are. You need to understand that by now, that a colorist and an editor, they are two different things. I only saw the animation company, the special effects, which they did a great job. I love their special. They really up our game in special effects side. So I love that. But you did not have a colorist. It is all shades of wrong. Please, editors are different from colorists. You need to understand that most editors in Yoruba movie, they have the same exposure, they've set down their color wheel, and every movie that comes, they just put it in it. AJAKAJU was like I was watching a YouTube movie on a bigger screen. It was too dull for a cinema movie, and I'm very sure you're going to still take this movie to another bigger platform. This can actually be still corrected before you actually take it to the bigger platform as well. Please make the correction in color grading this movie. It shows that you use a good camera and your editor did a great job, but you didn't have a colorist. It's all shades of wrong. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube. We're going to be dropping videos every Wednesday and Thursday, and if you're a movie producer, you want me to review your movie, kindly send me a DM on Instagram for no fee. I just do that presently because I love you guys. I do it for the Lord and my Savior. So do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Here we review movies on this channel, not because we hate the producer or because we don't want the movie to sell. No, all comes from love. So please, if we actually criticize your movie, just take it and get better in your production. Until next time, I'm going to be seeing you. I remain your humble, the best movie critic in Nigeria without sentiment. Yes, Walia Akinwumi. See you later. Bye.